Hello and welcome to my second video blog. This week I'm going to be discussing a curse which has been afflicting the housing market for the last couple of years. That of estate agents going out and overvaluing property. The housing market's been going up for the last couple of years, but the number of properties we've got to sell has been going down, which has led to a significant increase in estate agents just trying to win property instructions by overinflating the price. There's an old saying that if it's too good to be true, then it usually is, and this certainly applies to the housing market. So do your research and look on the websites and at houseprices.com or the Rightmove Property Guide to give yourself an idea of what your property is likely to be worth before the estate agent comes round. Understand that there's likely to be a ceiling price for the road, and understand that you need to compare apples with apples and pears with pears. Don't compare a 3-bedroom semi-detached house with a 2-bedroom detached one. They will be different and will therefore have different prices. Try to avoid the Zoopla Property Guide if you can, because that takes an average of house prices in the road and doesn't make allowances for any unique characteristics that your house may have. The problem with overvaluing a property is managing expectation. You're going to upset a seller if you take on a property at one price, then try and reduce it significantly. Even if it's back to a fair market value, you've created a feeling of underwhelmment. This is never a good position with which to start a sale. Furthermore, you're going to also affect the price that they might get for their house. Because as soon as you take a property on the market and then reduce it significantly, people start to think that you may be desperate and therefore happy to take lower offers. Finally, a property has a hot spot of the first 2 weeks from instruction in which to try and generate a quick buy, but also at a good market value. Don't waste that by putting it on the market for several weeks, getting no interest whatsoever, and then reducing the price back down to a figure that's probably a fair reflection of where it should have been. All you're doing is then becoming just another property on the market in amongst all the others on the property portals, when in truth you actually should have a surge, a real frisson created by the fact that you've put it on and there's been lots of interest straight away. In short, as I said at the beginning, if something's too good to be true, then it usually is. Do your research and make sure that your estate agent is acting professionally to get you the right price in this market.